Hey guys, it's Man on the Run. We're here to watch this TikTok compilation about dating and relationship advice, and we're just gonna
From
kind
a
of
whammon.
from wham for whammon,
Oh, it is
and
for whammon
it's
by whammon.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So this is super feminist, very powerful,
Very empowering. Yeah.
very empowering, and we're just gonna watch it because we want to empower women.
These are some tips I have for girls that you think would be obvious, but apparently they're not. Ladies, I'm not hating. I'm speaking from experience because I've done every single one of these things and it does not end well, okay? So y'all gotta trust me. They know when we make private stories and just put them in it. Like, I don't know how they know, but they do. So we gotta stop. We gotta stop doing this. I've been saying this to the guys too, but ladies, we can't be talking about dudes we find attractive at all. Like, even to your guy best friend, do not talk about it. Every guy's told me that is the last thing they wanna hear.
Two things to say. Two things to say. One, one. If guys had private stories on their fucking social media, then 100% my girl would freak out if that happened for sure. What, you want to see these other girls? What, you want them to think that you're single, huh? You just I'm like it'd be fucking a
Yeah,
whole deal. It's a whole deal. But so whatever. The fact that women do that's hilarious because if men did that, Jesus Christ. Second thing is the fucking she is right, actually. I don't know how it's not fucking obvious, but you probably shouldn't talk about how like attractive people are. And she said even celebrities, and I think that's fair. There's two ways to think about that. One, either the guy should be secure enough that when she's like, yeah, Brad Pitt's attractive, like, well, I mean, okay, what? Oh, is he not? Dickhead? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
are you more attractive than Brad Pitt? You're not. So
no,
I'm calling them like psychotically because you think it's fun to be toxic and you think they're gonna be more into you because you're acting toxic. It doesn't work. Yeah, that's how you get blocked. I 0 out of 10. Sure, men can pick up heavy things, but you know what they can't pick up? Hints. They cannot pick up hints for the life of them, okay? You need to just be direct. When it comes to dudes, do not be dropping hints left and right because they will not get them whatsoever and you will be butthurt. So just be direct and you'll get a response.
God bless this. I already want to date her. Like, honestly, like we could just, I'll take her on a date right now.
I told you I watched a little bit of this before you, and I was like, she's very cogent, very good points.
The direct one's a big one.
Oh, men can't pick up
No,
hints,
men
and
men men can't pick up hints.
no, but like, are the hints always that good? Really?
No, they're never good. They're never good. They're like, look,
We sh-
I twitched my left
listen,
eye 4 times. Do you
listen,
not know what that
listen,
means? I wanted
listen,
Chinese food tonight.
listen, real quick. This is another video. We have to watch that video of the Asian woman giving like girls pickup
Oh, that's
tips
why
in the
you want to
bar.
watch it.
No,
Hmm.
in the bar.
Hmm.
Have you ever seen that? She's like, "Here,
No.
woman, this is what you do." Oh, I flashed my hair. Oh no, I dropped my thing next to his table. Oh, like, oh hi, and then like walked out. Like shit like that. It's fucking ridiculous. I'll find it. We'll watch that.
Ladies, these are tips I have for you when it comes to pulling guys. Again, this is just what I've personally noticed. You don't have to listen to me if you do not want to, but it works. And boys, let me know what you think. You need to start shooting your shot without shame, okay? DM guys, tell them you think they're cute, whatever the fuck. I don't care. Y'all need to understand how much power we actually hold. If you just shoot your shot with a guy, you have like a 99% success rate. Like, guys love when girls shoot their shot.
It's true. It's true,
Yeah.
but not because of why she thinks it is. I'll tell you, like, it's because women don't approach men. So when a woman goes out of her way to like shoot her shot, like she's saying, you're like,
Yeah.
like you just can't help but be like, you're gonna pay attention.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's gonna work. Like, for example, if it's an ugly girl, like I've had ugly girls hit on me, right?
Mhm.
Like, to be honest, it's kind of awkward. Like, I actually understand just from like, there's one experience where I remember like the girl was, I really don't want to be mean, like she was really nice, but like she was
Yeah.
not attractive, like not even with the lights off and a bag over her head. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And so I understand when women talk about how it can be really awkward having to reject guys. I
Yeah.
get that
Yeah.
because when I
I
had to
totally get
reject her,
like people talk about
yeah,
women have to do it like all the time and it's so much, and I haven't had to do it all the time, but when I have, it's like I'm like, "Oh, fuck." Like
I'd always rather reject somebody than be rejected, though. So that's the thing that I feel like
to
women don't understand.
you'd rather what?
I would rather reject somebody else than be rejected. It's easier to be the one
For
rejecting
sure.
somebody else, even though
Yeah,
it's hard,
for sure.
because your ego is not
Yeah.
hit. There's no ego hit. But when you're
Yeah.
rejected, there's an
You get an
ego
ego
hit. So,
boost,
oh, when you
really.
reject a girl,
Yeah.
I
A
just
little
feel
bit.
dirty. I feel tainted. I
I
feel like
feel
I
like
just
it's nice to know that someone found me attractive. That's always nice to know. But
yeah, yeah, that's true. For me, I more focus more on are the people I'm attracted to me. Like if somebody who I'm not attracted to is attracted to me, then I don't know, it doesn't make me feel
Well, you just
very
want them
much.
more.
Yeah, I guess
That's
so.
all
I mean,
that is.
compliments are always good, so.
Start asking him questions about himself. Get him to talk about himself enough, and I promise you he will start getting an interest in you, okay? Because guys are usually the shooters, meaning they're the ones asking you about yourself, and they rarely get asked about themselves. So when you give them that opportunity to be vulnerable, they love it.
How many guys DM'd her after she made that video, being like, "Yo, we should go on a date"?
Tons. This
So
was
many.
actually just a master scheme for her.
Oh
to,
my
like,
god! Wait a second.
get
It
the
is,
best
isn't it?
boyfriend
That's
possible.
crazy. Holy shit. This actually really is all like good advice. Like I wouldn't say it's
Yeah.
so crazy. I think it applies both ways. Think about it. Like which one of
Yeah.
those doesn't apply? Like shoot your shot. Same thing with guys. I've told you this like for our entire life. I'm like, it's a numbers game. I used to say that all the time. If you don't shoot your shot, you're never gonna hit anything.
Yeah, always.
So you know what I mean?
They're so compliment deprived. Like, they never get compliments. So if you compliment them, it will mean the absolute world to them, and they'll probably never forget it. So take this as your sign to compliment a guy. I don't even know how this is possible, but apparently guys have the ability to think about nothing. Like, they can just make their mind go blank. Sounds impossible, right? But they can do it. So if you ask a guy what he's thinking about and he says nothing, odds are he's telling the truth.
Oh shit.
As many times as I've worried about constantly being in my head, there's plenty of times where I'm just like, oh, it's been 30 minutes, an hour of nothing. Just that was nice, you know?
This is probably the best one that we'll have in the video. This is fucking funny. That is true as fuck. That is true as fuck. Baby, what are you thinking about? Nothing. No, what are you thinking about?
Nothing.
Literally nothing. There's nothing going on here.
When a guy's in a relationship, he needs constant reassurance that you still care about him, because they have this fear inside them that tells them that she's losing interest, she doesn't like you anymore, whatever. They freak out.
Isn't that everybody though?
Yeah. Some of this is definitely for like both people. Both genders.
But in fairness to her, I think a lot of the times women feel like there's not so many similarities. Even though there's so many similarities, they feel like, oh, men aren't like that. Like I need this, but they don't need it. You know what I mean? I think it's kind of a weird double standard in a weird way. You know?
Yeah, that they believe
like,
it.
Yeah, like they feel like men don't need as much reassurance, so therefore they don't reassure you as much. Like they don't do those
just
things.
like when she said like they need that, give them compliments. They're compliment deprived.
Right. Like women are like, well, women care more about that kind of shit. It's like not really though. Like
yeah, everyone
Anyway.
wants it, but okay. Honestly, she has great advice. She clearly knows kind of what men are thinking, and she's trying to tell the ladies, you know, spreading the good word.
Yeah, I mean, I think you hear a lot of bad advice and you hear a lot of, stupid stuff whenever people on both sides talk about dating and advice and stuff. So I think this, I think this was pretty on point.
A lot applied to like both sides, but that's kind of like what makes it good advice, you know?
Most advice works both ways. That is very true. So anyway, I think kudos to this girl, for putting out something with something valuable. Please, if you guys would, like, subscribe, share the video, comment. We'd really appreciate it. It would help us a lot.
I ain't worried about you. I ain't worried about you. Say, look at your neighbor, say, neighbor, you can say it. I ain't worried about